Alright, hello. How's it going there, Citrus? How are you? How's everybody doing? Alright, so it's gonna be a quick stream today. I've got an appointment in a little bit, but we'll get some of this done here. So I want to work on the boat here for Alistair's challenge. Get that, at least do a little bit on here. Probably let's focus on the crane. Alright, so let's go like this. Do that. Alright, so that's where the base of the crane is going to go. So we kind of got to design this up here. So do we want to put a bending segment on that or not? Let's try to decide here. Try to decide if I want a bending segment on that. Let's go up first, and then we'll do that. No, stop. How's it going there? How's it going there, Tripper? Let's see how much we want to bend this out. Probably have to go higher on that, I would say. Yeah, I'm thinking we will. All right. play with that. The crane is kind of an integral part to it. I give that crane a quick run there. Yeah, it's jumping on me as I'm trying to do these things. All right, that's backwards. Maybe a little bit more reach, I'd say. Did I put a velocity pivot on there by accident? Let me look. Yep, I put a velocity pivot on there. That's fine. That's actually what I wanted. Let's go AD, reset. Okay, that's good. We'll fix that later. All right, let's see. Need a little bit more length on this, so let's go. Try to see how I like a rocket better. Oh, stop. Stop deleting random shit. Thanks. Give that a run. How did that not get merged? I just went and merged everything. Got a good reach on it now. Probably don't need that big winch on there. Yeah, definitely don't need that bigger winch on there. I'll put the small winch on there. It's just going down to water level, but this gives me 360 rotation. That works pretty good. Simple. Effective. And it stows up nicely. Get that to stow correctly. And nice. What we'll do here is probably change the stowage position on this. Let's get rid of this. All right, let's figure out where this going again. All right, let's see. I think we can just do this way. All right. Start it in the raised position. Check out chat in a second, guys. Let's see, it's gonna be too far off, I guess. All right, let's look. Check this chat here. I have not played with nets. How's it going, the tripper? I'll have to look at them at some point. Nets. All right, let's test this out in the raised position. That'll be the starting pause. They're stowed. We can raise it a little bit. Of course, it won't move this fast, but that'll give us good utility to be able to grab the buoys. Let's do a test with the buoy on it. Come on, game, catch up. There we go. See if this weekly update video ever processes. It was taking forever to do its checks. YouTube's been running extra slow lately. And I wanted to do, let's just do it with, change the controls later on that crane, of course, but. I think these only weigh like 35 or something, so. Alright, so that's max extension. That's not bad. So you see the boat handles fine. These are very light, these buoys. So, like, if we did have pots, as long as they're not too heavy, it's good. The hell is 2 not doing anything now? Hook it up. Oh, I hooked it to 4. Okay, that would be why. Should have just checked 4. So yeah, this is possibly the operator position. I might do multiple operator positions here. Of course, I'll slow the crane down. It'll have a more intricate operation. Speed the winch up a little bit, I'd say. So this will give me good control over where the buoys are when I need to set them up. So like, get off of it like this, come over here, we can set the frequency. Eventually. There we go. And then just grab the cable and it's off. So then you drive away, next buoy, next buoy. All right, let's see what a pickup looks like. So, stow the crane. Oh, excuse me, pardon me, pardon me. Try to decide if I want 360. I might just do 180 on this. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. Do I have bow thruster? I thought I hooked up bow thruster. I don't see it, so I don't think I did. What I might do is put a lock on there for the crane so it locks in a position. So I gotta leave probably in an hour, I'd say at the latest. Alright, let's just bring this back. I gotta get that bow thruster kind of set up. Jesus Christ. Where's left, right? Left, right. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Paint under there needs doing. Yep, there, bitch. Be much better when it's slowed down, of course. Oh, Christ, I hit something on the way by. Ugh. I got the cable. Maybe we'll finish up the crane. Like I said, I got about an hour left, so we can probably finish up the crane. Hour most. So. I've got one on me. Alright, there we go. Buoy is dropped. Let's maneuver for a pickup. Binoculars. Alright, now we've got bow thruster on too, so. So it turns pretty tight with the bow thruster and the rudder. That's bow thruster and rudder. Very maneuverable. We like. Oh, that was convenient. Leave it way the hell up there, huh? How's it going there, AK Free Fly? How are you? Yeah, unfortunately, I got an appointment today. And there goes the... So that's working well. So, crane's working well. We'll work on the microcontroller. Should be able to get this crane tuned up. But bow thruster is working really well. It's really maneuverable. The other thing I want to do is my limited amount of XML I'm going to be doing on this one is probably finning the middle. Let's quickly look at this. We'll do that real quick. What do I have on there? 3, 6, 12 total. I don't think I need that many. So I could go to there. So let's see. What do we have here? Where is that cut? Right there. Okay, what are you? That is 6. That's never convenient when that's an even number. I'd have to block that out, which isn't our worst case. Let's go that. That's 8. That would be 9. Okay, so that's 9. That's better to work with. Alright, so that's 9. We'll just do 8 fins then. Okay, and then we want to take this one. What I do for now is this. So the reason I'm alternating them is you end up getting a situation where the boat will roll because the fins are directional. So by alternating them, it prevents it from doing that. They're going to be an even number. And then this will be the center position. We got... Oh, why are these doubled up like that? That's fucking weird. How do I do that? That's weird. Okay. It should be alternated. I can't abide the fins being visible here. Alright. Let's see. That'll be better. Alright, then we want to take... Good. That can get painted there. That's all good. Alright, good. And then I think that was definitely a 9er. So let's grab a 9er. Yeah, 9 by 1. I think I have a 9 by 1 somewhere. Here it is, right here. Nope. That's a good naming scheme on that I put, huh? Stop. Yeah, that should be 9 by whatever it is by instead of just a 9. This is what I want. Okay. Yeah, I gotta paint this one here. annoying to get this side of it. Alright, we can go without it. Normally I would color swap it. That's why I kind of make them that purple or pink color now, so I can easily swap them. Alright, let's see if that's going to piss some XML. Nope, that's good. Alright, so that's good. That's about the extent of the XML I like doing is cover blocks, but that way we can't see the fins, the stab fins. Alright, good. So that fixes that. Get what chat here. Alright. Yeah, he's good. Alright, let's get the crane going here. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Let's put you right there, son. Alright, let's see. I decide if I want to do a remote control too. Yaw, pitch, extend. Stop that. Stop that. Very nice. All right, let's see. Wrong things. Okay, so that is the winch. All right, two is what? No. That's supposed to be 4. That's fine. I'll change the numbers. All right, there's 4 winch. All right, winch. one is AD yaw. All right. Need to set this up for potentially remote control as well. So. Why am I doing that? Do this be quicker. Try to do this quickly here. Let's see. Let's just do this and clamp it out. It was clamp it out. Fuck off. Actually, we'll leave it like that. There we go. That. All right. That will work. All right, that'll make that tunable for us. I like that. All right, good. That's yaw. Same deal for pitch. Pitch is going to be WS, which is 2. All right. Should be pretty light, so we'll see if I need a gripper brake. Hopefully not. I don't want to have to swell it up, but we can figure something out if I need to. Let's see. Delete, please. Thank you. Alright, so that's the crane. So far, at least. Pitch. Yaw. Extend, retract. Winch up. Winch down. Alright, good. Let us, what do I want to do? I need to configure the handle, so we got AD is going to be reset 100%. Alright, good. Give that a run. New settings. Okay, what the fuck? Alright, that's fine. Pitch is, I gotta fix pitch. Still a little fast. So now the up arrow works as a button for our toggle of winch. I'll double that speed at least. Extend, retract is not working. Alright, go fix that. Alright, left, right. Okay. And then we had pitch problems. WS. Okay, good. Good work on that. See where I screwed these up. Let's see, pitch. Okay, that's what it was. All right. I don't know why I did these all the way through. This one should be fine. This one I need to fix. Let's see, right there. Let's do a fresh one. Meant to grab this one for pitch, and I didn't. Okay. Pitch. Standard track, I don't know why that's not working. That should be 3. It could just be the value's too low. Sometimes this one the value's too low, so we'll go to 5 for now, and we'll see what it does. Alright, let's try that. Winch, let's do the winch real quick while I'm here. Purple that speed, maybe. Alright, so pitch, there's pitch. Pitch is good. Extension, yeah. Extension was just too slow. It was working, it was just too slow. That's a better speed. Yaw's too fast. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, 1/3 of the speed on yaw. That's better. All right. Much better. Much better. Good. I think that's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. It's good to get back in this build. Yeah, I really was kind of dreading doing the bridge. I think I'm going to port most of the stuff from the fishing boat to help save that work. Really don't want to do interior work, but I do like working on cranes. So the crane's working pretty well. Let's get a little pick here while we're here. It's good to document the process and that rope that I threw overboard. All right, let's we'll go ahead. I want to take it for a quick run with the stability change I put in there as well. So let's actually go out here. Let's drop the buoy, pick the buoy up with a little bit of weather. Because of the velocity pivot, it, you know, if I did a PID control velocity pivot reading back its position, I could hold it, but I don't think I'm gonna really need to do that. Like, you know, you're not supposed to be dragging it with a crane like this anyway, so. All right, let's drop the buoy. We'll go pick it up with a little bit of weather on. Okay, so that's gone. Let's kick a little wind on. All right, so stability system looks good still. I took out 3 fins in the stern. I don't think I needed them anyway. All right, so bow thruster now. This turns really well with full rudder bow thruster. So. can't see with camera turn so much. But they're nice and visible being orange like that. So. My rudder sticky? I don't know what the rudder's doing. The rudder's fucked up at the moment. See, it was just catching for a second, so I gotta see what that's hitting. Steer with the bow thruster a little bit there. Use the bow thruster to get back on here. This flashlight's gonna get thrown overboard in 2 seconds. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's up ahead now. I put it in reverse a little bit. It sticks in its last speed, so I gotta fix that. It's gonna be an up-down counter with a reset for the thrust, so you'll be able to control it from either the bridge panels, or you'll be able to control it from the actual helm. But currently, that's not hooked up. So. If you're going backwards again, I'm going to be pissed. We're not. Okay. We're not going backwards. All right. There we go. All right. Of course, that's way over here now. Real helpful there, guy. Real helpful there, guy. I can't run that at the same time, can I? Fucker. You fucker, I'm telling you. No, it's actually, I can hold the... Wow, that's... I didn't know you could do that. Hold the cable at the same time you're on here. That's convenient. There we go. All right, nice. That's pretty good wind here, 60-something%. Bingo. All right, good. So that was a good grab from it. Excellent. The proof of concept on that works well. These are super light, and then you should be able to, you can grab these hard points. One of the reasons they're on there. So, and then they can be used to move them around. So you can see hold quite a few buoys, just knock them off. On the real one, it has this slide, and so you would come over here, you would pull up the pot, you would likely take out the catch, throw the catch in there, rebait it, put it on a slide here, it goes down, person then reattaches the buoy, throws it overboard. You know, they might rebait it back here, I don't know. Now, that's working pretty well, so excellent. Yeah, I'm not going to do a map on board. I find that so boring because it's like, oh, there it is. I would much rather, like for me, I prefer having it where, let me just save this real quick before I forget to save it. I'm here in deep shit. I would rather like I like the old school navigation where you look up the map and you actually find the positions yourself. That tends to be how I like to do it. It's more interactive to me. It's like less arcadey. And so, like, you would look at the map and you'd see, okay, buoy is at, you know, where are we at? 3003. The buoy's supposed to be at 3,000, or let's say at, I don't know where it would be. Let's say, so right here it's at about 3,000. It's supposed to be at 3,500. So you'd say, okay, 3,500. It's supposed to be at negative 25. So it'll be right there. So the buoy's about here. Okay, set your waypoint. That's where we're going. Yeah, so a little bit more interactive. I prefer that than have it just like plot it on the chart. Doesn't really do much for me. Doesn't interest me at all. It's just too modern. You know, it takes all the work out of it. Like, we're already, like, doing a fraction of the work you do IRL, so it's like, you end up losing all that interactability. Where the hell? Why'd the boat not get spawned up? You know, and then you can enter it in the GPS for the boat anyway, and track right to it. So, you know, it ends up giving you like no jobs to do, and then like it would be kind of cool to operate this in multiplayer, and you know, you figure just you make it so you need one person if it has a map that shows all the buoys. It's just like, oh, one person drives the buoy, get out, winch, winch, winch. You know, I like it better where you have to run back to the lab. You have to check the coordinates on the lab, and then once you have the coordinates from the lab, you come back and you enter them into the GPS for the ship, and you know, head out to it. So that's more what I'm thinking. Let's see, what time is it? We got about 30 minutes max. All right, let's do a little bit of paint work here. I had a stainless color I like. Let's try that. Stainless steel. That. Now we'll do kind of depth of paint later. Wow, the Trolley Grouchies are out in the chat for the weekly update. Jesus Christ. It's so silly, too. It's like, you know, likely, like, you task one of the artists to, you know, you got programmers who do the program, and you probably have artists who do the artwork, and it's like, and again, like they've talked before, they don't necessarily, like, you know, they don't necessarily always have somebody full-time. They might have them on contract where, okay, here, we need a bunch of artwork done. Here, do this, 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 and this. And then, like, you have a day where it's light. You're like, okay, make us some merch, you know? And so anyways, if you missed the update, so stormworks came out with Industrial Frontier, which was a requested feature on the poll again. And, you know, some people have asked for merch. And so it's like, okay, task one of the artists to make some merch one day. Like, literally, it's taken me like 20 minutes to set up like multiple merch designs on Teespring, which is what they're using for my merch. And it's like, it doesn't take a long time. And the Grouchies are out bitching. It's like, Jesus Christ, do you guys have anything better to do? Alright, so that is in. That's good. That's good. Yeah, the coordinates. So the way it's going to work is essentially my bearing panels. The bearing panel here, let's say this real quick. So essentially what I'm going to do is convert the... I already started doing it. Let me see if I have. We might work on that for a second. Where was it? Here it is, right here. Fish Finder multi-screen. So essentially, like, what we do here is... It's on my hands. I started working on it here. Let's see. So it would be... that's bearing distance time. And so it would essentially be X... Z, and then I think it was fish XZ. Fish X. What is that noise? Got a noise, something going around. Here's some noise in the background. Got noise canceling on, so it's hard to hear it. Alright. that input. Yeah, it puts blank there. So let's just do. I forget where I left off on this. Let's try our... Let's see. That's the radio composite there. That. Just run it like this, I guess. I don't know what that one's doing there. Let's run that for now and see if that will pop up. I gotta go through it. I haven't really gone through it in a while, so I gotta go through it again. Alright, so there is... Yeah, I gotta fix... I didn't fix the BDT, but there's 000 for fish. It's gonna be the X coordinate and the Z coordinate. So we would do, here, let's fix that. Am I going to do that every time? Let's change those out to something. The problem is these are 4s, so that would, let's say, 110 fish. That's going to be 25, 13. That's going to be... Problem is the negative, so... Because I don't have the space. Could get rid of the X and Z. You can see I have space. I only have space problem if there's a negative in there. So what I could do is change out, you'd have to know that it's X, but yeah, you can see by putting the negative in there, it really screws it up. But that would essentially be, show you how many fish are counted, the X coordinates and the Z coordinates, and then you're going to have, however many you're going to have, I might put out like 9 of these screens. And then, I don't have the touch screen working for that. Let's do... Yeah, I gotta put a touch on that. Touch component here. Okay. All right, so there's the radio we'd enter in. Okay, I gotta fix that. I think that's the only one on this. Let's go to, where are you here, guy? Find another input there where I can input it there. Probably right there is good, I'd say. That should work there. So this is where you type in the frequency. So, Jesus Christ, get out of the way there, guys. Stop kicking it. Jackass, big fat feet. All right, so 60, 40, say that it is. So 60, 40 is the radio frequency. And then you have 110 fish, the X and the Z coordinates. So we could make it so that the assumption is that it is X and Z. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe there's some Lua wizard that knows how to get this smaller. But one thing I could do is if it's negative, instead of Z, it will post a negative. So I could do that so that where the Z is or the X is, it will go negative. Yeah, so I think it's a little bit cooler. Have it like there'll be essentially 9 of these independent monitors. Probably, we'll see how many buoys I want to do. But you'll come in the lab, you'll see that it's going to do a live count of the fish of 110, and then it'll read out the X and Z coordinates. One thing I could do is drop off the last digit. I could drop off the last digit. See, that's tough. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. Trying to decide how to get that negative in there. Ooh, one thing I could do is this. See, the problem is you'd have to read the fucking manual. What I could do is change the color of the X and Z. That if it is positive, it's green. If it's negative, it's red or something. And that would tell you that the coordinates are negative. Could do something cool like that, but people would have to read the fucking manual. Could also do it where the readout, where if 2513 is green, that's positive. If 3146 is negative, it's red. I could do that. Yeah, I don't want to though. I really don't want to do that extra bullshit. You know, to shrink down. I was just talking about I could use a camera and look at a 3x3 to get it smaller. Yeah, I could probably do a small if statement, then change one of the colors or something. So that's pretty much working where I want it to work, and then it would just plumb right into the other system. So like here, if we take this. And so this will get put on essentially a rotation, a frequency rotation, so that it will update, you know, at a certain rate. And then you would have, you know, that will go in, this will eventually be all in this box. And so it'll read out the fish number, the X and Y, X and Z coordinates, and then that will update in there. Yeah, the other thing I could do is put this on a 3x3 monitor, and then instead of having all the buoys on, you would swap through the buoys, which might be better to do anyway. Because the problem is this: if I want, say, 9 buoys max, I need 9 monitors. If I do a flippable monitor, I can go through all the different buoys with that. So I might do that. How's it going there, Varianton? So that's what I'll probably end up doing, is increasing the. Probably make like 1 3x3. I gotta redo a bunch of shit then. If I do a 1 3x3 and then click through the different ones, I don't even need it to be a 3x3, frankly. But click through the different ones, and that way I can have essentially, I could have 100 buoys out there or 100 pots, and then you would be able to go through all of them. That's what I'll probably do, because that way I broadcast them on one monitor. It could be, you know, I could still do it on 1x1. It's fine. But, you know, I have to click through them all. Yeah, so essentially what that would do is that would input the different sources. So I might stick, I like the 1x1 monitor. I really do. You know, I want it to be old school. I want to have some analog buttons. I like an analog dashboard on there. And then what I could do is also put a Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, because what I can do then is put a monitor in the bridge that will input the same information from the lab, and then you'll be able to flick through it in the bridge too. So if you're in the lab, you can be checking the numbers. If you're in the bridge, you can then flick through the numbers, and you can put it on, say, buoy 3, and then you can look at the coordinates and enter them in for buoy 3 and navigate to it, you know. So I think that's what I'll probably end up doing. But yeah, I kind of like the 1 by 1. I kind of want to stick with that, so I got to figure out. Let's see. Because the other thing too is this. If we look at the map, let's say this real quick. So like if you look at the map, all right, let's do it right where we're standing. All right, so one thing I was thinking is drop off the last digit, and then it's assumed to be 0. So let's look at the difference between the last digit here. So here is 1762.0. So here, let's make myself actively do this. So let's here, come here, stand here, there, jackass. All right, so here is me right there. So that is 1760.1. So let's see how far 17. So yeah, like look at that difference. That last digit is pretty useless. Even the one after it. So like here's me. Okay, 1760. If I go to the right, there's a full 1 digit there, and that is a grand total of. Fuck, is it too? It's too close. I can't even see it. So that's 5 meters. All right. So if we look at the difference between 1760 and 1761, that's a grand total of 5 meter difference. So I don't really care a difference between 5 meters. So that last digit could be a total of 50 meters. So if I drop the last digit off and it's assumed to be 0, that will then allow me to get within 50 meters of the target, which my autopilot shuts off at about 50 meters anyway. So that will let you get within 50 meters, and then you can visually look for it after that. So I might do that. Let's see, the problem here too is look at the Y. That goes up to 26. Shit, that's could be as much as 5 digits. That's gross. It's 6 with the negative. Shit. That's kind of annoying. The other thing I could do is this. I gotta get going here soon. We'll wrap it up. I'll talk about what I could do too, and then we'll wrap it up. So one thing I could do here is I could have the first page be fish. So across the top it says fish and a number. And then the next page would be coordinates. So it'd be X, and then underneath it would be the X coordinates, Z. Underneath it would be the Z coordinates. Then it would be the radio. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll make it 3 pages. Yeah. I think that's what I'll do. All right, so yep, we'll finish up there. I gotta go to an appointment. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you like the video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you have Amazon Prime and you're not subscribed to anyone, you can subscribe to 1 person per month for free and not watch ads. So you can do that as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.